Opinion: Why state ownership of AI is a bad idea, from the New York Times editorial board. The piece tackles a growing chorus of voices, from OpenAI chief Sam Altman to Senator Bernie Sanders and even President Trump, who want the federal government to take equity stakes in the leading artificial intelligence companies. Altman has floated a 5% stake in his own firm, which at current valuations would be worth about $42.6 billion. Sanders goes further, calling for a 50% stake held in a state-controlled sovereign wealth fund, arguing that ownership would give the public both a share of the profits and greater control over a technology that could reshape society. Trump has also endorsed the idea, calling it a beautiful thing. The editorial board pushes back hard. It argues that the government does not need to become a shareholder to benefit from AI's success. That is what taxation is for. As the industry grows, tax revenues on profits and wages grow with it. Nor does the government need board seats to influence corporate behavior. That is what regulation is for. The board acknowledges that AI may demand a new regulatory framework and a fresh approach to taxation, but insists those are the proper tools, not equity ownership. The editorial outlines several downsides to state stakes. Government backing can insulate companies from market pressure, making them less competitive, less innovative, and less attentive to customers. History shows state investment often complicates regulation, because politicians grow reluctant to enforce rules that might hurt the state's own financial interest. The board also raises a specific alarm about the current administration. Trump has demonstrated a willingness to use any lever at his disposal to enrich himself and his allies and to target perceived enemies. Handing him a direct ownership stake in the most powerful AI firms would amplify that risk. The piece closes by noting that the separation of corporations and state has long been a strength of the U.S. economy. The government does not own shares in drug makers, airlines, oil companies, or meat packers. It should not own shares in AI companies either. The intuitive appeal of state ownership, capturing upside and curbing excess, is outweighed by the dangers of blurred lines between public oversight and private enterprise. That's the editorial board's case against government equity in AI. Thanks for listening.